All right, welcome back to another edition of the VR Pinball Room Tours. We're going to be taking a look at the S part of the alphabet today, but first we're going to check out the updates that just came out from the January update. So we're taking a look first at Black Knight Sword of Rage. Black Knight Sword of Rage. Wow, okay, I've spawned in the middle of the that apartment room. So, little issue here with Black Knight Sword of Rage. It looks fantastic though, gotta say. Okay, Black Knight Sword of Rage, had a little issue there, got out of it somehow with my life. Let's take a look at Bond, Dr. No. All right, we are in the bar. I believe this is the bar. We got some Dr. No art on the right. Slowly pan around here, just hitting my arm into the wall. That's great. Beautiful looking Donkey Kong Jr. cabinet. Guy is still watching this. Oh, he's watching one of the Bond films. That's a nice touch. All right. I do like this little bar environment. Buck Rogers. I really do enjoy the Buck Rogers machine. And up here on the right, we got the Buck Rogers art. Nothing much on the left. Deadpool gets an update. We're still on top of that building. And I wonder what's different. Maybe there's just an update on the table itself and not the VR room, perhaps. Either way, though, this is a pretty cool VR room. Firepower. Boy, this one looks really good. The room is pretty plain. Just going to pan around here. All right, that's Firepower. Galaxy Quest finds us on a platform in outer space. Appropriately in outer space. Just sort of floating here, as it were. Not too bad. Little environment for playing Galaxy Quest. Which, I don't think I've played this one. Ooh, Gottlieb's Predator finds us in quite an amazing environment. Whoa, the Predator is here and he's really tall. That is scary. Man, you would not want to come across this guy. Just built to kill this thing. All right. Yep, you're in the jungle. Whoa, that's not good for you. Sorry. So you can play. Oh, there's Arnold. Arnold, what are you doing standing there using me as a shield? Oh, he's looking right at me. I wonder if this is like true to size. Is this the height of Arnold? Because it kind of comes up. Okay. Look at the detail. Whoa. That is so great. I mean, it looks like they took the Raven. It looks like Raven, I'm almost certain. Or whatever that's called. Because obviously he's got that fork in the road thing. Either way, though, this is an amazing environment here. Wow. Royal Flush is one of my favorite older machines. I have so much fun playing Royal Flush. And where has it put us? This palatial kind of room. Okay, so like a broken down a castle in disrepair. On a platform. Well, either way, kind of cool. Okay, now we're going to start the S's. And first up is Safe Cracker. Fun machine in real life. Puts us in the little lounge room here. Okay. Sands of the Aton, and I must confess, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. This could have come from an alternate universe for all I know. Something I've never heard of. But we find ourselves in the desert on probably another planet because there's all these just tons and tons of pyramids. Yeah, all right. And it's Elvira Scared Stiff. This machine looks so good in VR. And we've got some Elvira poster on the right. We're in this room with this wooden floor and this brick wall. It's a big room, but there's not too much going on in it either way. And there's an advertisement for the movie that Elvira was in. Okay. And this is called Scarface. I've never played this one before, but this is an awesome room. We're in Scarface's office. Okay, well, he's angry right away with me. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic, but he's cussing me out, so that's this room is fun. Perfect environment for Scarface. This one is Scream. And it's another original. And we find ourselves in the little apartment with the orange wall. Okay. And this one is C-Ray. Another one that is an oldie, but I think a goodie, and looks so good underneath the with this lighting and the little screen reflection. We're in the lounge room. Okay. This is Sea Witch by Stern. This is another one that I do like, and well, we're in like one of those corner rooms with some interesting decorations or decor or whatever. And this is something called Secret Agent. I am not familiar with, but we'll take a look at the room. And yeah, not much going on with this one. Secret Service finds us in the bar. And this is one that I think is kind of underrated. And there's our friend over there. Do you remember her from that other video? She's with someone else. Huh. And there's the guy who watches the TV. So we're in a nicer bar now. And so great. We got some movie posters. We've got the Donkey Kong machine. Oh, and there's just a lot of people here milling around. Huh. And what's behind it? Anyone? No. This is Seinfeld. And you have to appreciate the fan service here. Even though we are in the corner room, they've put us in the sort of in the Seinfeld world, in the Seinfeld apartment. Pretty cool. Yeah, I appreciate the effort anyhow. This is the Shadow. Great machine if you get to try it in real life or in VR, pinball or virtual pinball, whatever. Not much of a room here. And it's Shaq's machine. And here we are on this, we're on the Lakers basketball court. Wow, this is really neat. It makes you feel like, it does make you feel like you're standing on a life-size NBA basketball court in an arena. Well done. Gotta appreciate that. That is neat. Sharky's Shootout. This is a billiards theme table, obviously. Not one that I'm too familiar with, but I got to give it a try because I do love billiards. Not much of a room here, unfortunately. This is The Shining. Holy cow. Oh, wow, that is something. At the moment all the stuff is coming out of the elevator, wow. Cool. Got the, looks like a picture of the twins there on the wall. Oh yeah, there you go. Anything around the back? Nope. Cool. This is Shooting the Rapids, another Zachariah, whatever. This is a fun one. I do like it. Shooting the Rapids artwork on the right and nothing much on the left. This is Short Circuit, an original, and we find ourselves in a room here that I am, oh, okay, it's like a little romper room with some Short Circuit stuff. Oh, it's like a shed. We're in a shed. Yep, there's the door, and I'm very tall. I'm like over the door frame. Nonetheless, I've never played Short Circuit before. This original one. I guess I should give it a try sometime. Shovel Knight, an original based on the video game, of course, and yet we just sort of get the standard corner room here. All right, let's move on. And the Shrek pinball machine, which is a real machine. And we find ourselves in the forest. Yeah, the woods. And everything is gigantic, so maybe we're little tiny, shrunken down. We've seen this, we have seen this environment before. But feels appropriate for Shrek. Maybe they should put this one in like, I don't know, a castle hall or something. And this is Silver Slugger, an enjoyable baseball themed machine. And we're just in the lounge room. That's the first of the Simpsons tables. The old Data East one is up first. We got some art here on the right. Nothing much on the left, but that's that topper. I have that topper on my wall. If you see in the best of video, best of volume 1, you will see that hang on my wall. And there it is. This is the Simpsons Pinball Party, and wow, we are in the Simpsons world with Homer standing right here. That is great. Look at this. Oh, there's Flanders and Itchy and Scratchy. I don't think Springfield is quite this overpopulated with houses, but oh, we even have cars going by. There's Mo. And I don't know if that's Comic Book Man or what. Whoa. Bart is skateboarding around. Oh, there's Maggie. Look at her go. And Marge. And Lisa in her, I forget what outfit that was. Anyhow, the Simpsons family, they look great. Okay. It looks like they're still kind of working on it with, they maybe haven't colored everything in, but nonetheless, really nice job. Here's Sittin' Pretty. It's an oldie, but an oldie. And on the right, we have some art, and looks like we're in the bar. This time, the guy has gone missing. I guess he's hanging out at the other bar now. Okay. Now here's the $6 Million Man. This is also part of the update, the recent update this month, but I knew I would come across it naturally. So here you go. We're in the lobby area, the lobby room or whatever. All right, and this is another one. I really enjoy this machine. Skateball has an amazing 1980s kind of vibe and look to it, the skateboarding culture, and it puts us right here on Venice Beach, I guess, with a, yep, isn't this something? This is the right location for this machine in particular. The sky and some trees, kind of a rustic ocean look there, but this is a fun environment either way, and a great table. And this one's called Skyway. I think one I'm too familiar with, but yeah, we're just here in this little side room here. And this is the Slayer machine. Not a band that I particularly enjoy myself, but yeah, this is here for you if you want it. There's stuff on the right here, and then some more art on the left. Some fun carpeting, and that's Slayer. Solar City. Yes, this is one I do also enjoy, and some art on the right. Nothing much on the left. This is called Solar Fire. All right, that's one I haven't played too much. It looks really great, though. I like the art. There's some art on the right. Nothing much here on the left. And this is Solar Ride. And nothing much here on the right. Nothing much on the left for this one. And this is Sonic Pinball Mania. Wow, that looks fantastic, that machine there. And we find ourselves in the world of Sonic. Except when we turn around, there's nothing back here. Okay, but some fun little props. Nice little topper. And here's another Sonic, or this is a Sonic Pinball Party. Not too much going on in the Sonic Pinball Party room. And here's The Sopranos. This is a show that just last year I watched it for the first time, knew nothing, hardly anything about it, and watched it and loved it. And so here's some art on the right. Just pan around here. We're in we're in the bar. All right. And here's Sorcerer. This is one I do enjoy. Just some art here on the right. Nothing much to the left. And this is something called Soul Reaver, a property I don't think I'm too familiar with. However, This is a beautiful kind of cathedral or spire, something that we're in. Huh. Well, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks nice. I like this environment. Huh. And here's the South Park machine. I have not played this one before, believe it or not. But we are in, I guess we're in South Park and surrounded by the kids from the show. There's Kenny, Chef, I know them. All right. And just a giant gerbil. Space Cadet. This is the old Microsoft video game adapted to a real pinball machine, and we're here on a planet with some space rocks just kind of going around. That's a nice little touch there. But yeah, it's like we're floating on this giant space rock. There's the Earth and the moon. So what are we on? Just something that a probe has landed on. Fun. Here's another Space Cadet. This is kind of a souped up Galaxy edition, they call it. And a little more lively here. We got a lot of stuff flying around us. Spaceship there. Oh yeah. Definitely gives you the sense of there's a lot more going on around you with all that movement there. Huh. I really got to try this one. I have not tried this yet. And here we have something called Space Gambler. Well, I tell you, it looks very good. And we're kind of in this room that's just sort of perched out into space. Oh, lovely art. And lovely view. A Pink Floyd poster. Okay. Yeah. It's a good environment for this. And this is Space Invaders. Another big wide body machine. And here we are in like a Space Invaders where it's like we're in the video game itself. There it is. Do we have anything? Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. An Atari 2600 and some comic books and playing Space Invaders there. Oh, that's fun. From Space Invaders to Space Jam. Here we are in that room, and there's not much going on here. This is Space Riders. Can't say I've ever played this one. Another wide body. Oh, it's by Atari. Not much of a room here, though. And this is Space Shuttle. So once again, we are in space, but look at these 3D objects that are flying right in front of the machine. And Space Shuttle looks amazing. Look at this. Wow. Oh, we got something taken off here. You feel like you can just reach out and touch that spaceship right there. Oh, there's a lot going on here in this world. Oh, there's like an alien. That thing looks like it could hit you right in the head if it moves wrong. Well, okay, and that just keeps going up. What a nice job with Space Shuttle. And this is Space Station, which also looks phenomenal. Look at that lighting. Everything looks so good. We're pretty much in the same space, though, as we are in the same space as Space Shuttle. But look at that VPW. Yeah. Thanks to all the virtual pioneers that made this project possible. That is true. Thank you to all of the people who make this stuff happen. Not just the rooms, but the actual machines in virtual pinball. This is Speakeasy. Nice 1920s themed. Got some mobsters on the wall here. Some more mobsters over here. Special Force actually throws a compile error, so that is probably something that the creators of that particular virtual pinball machine have to fix. And this is Spectrum. Fun puzzly machine if you've never played it. Not much here in the room though. Spider-Man Classic Edition looks very good. And we're up here on this platform with Spider-Man. That's right, he's here. And we're surrounded by scenes from the Spider-Verse. Yeah, look at that. There's all kinds of Spider-Man. Spider-Man? This is something called Spirit. I gotta say, I've never played it before. We just have some art here on the right, nothing on the left. And this is Spirit of 76. The machine looks great, and we find ourselves in this very appropriately patriotic room. Yeah, this is right. This is how you would do Spirit of 76. Or it'd be kind of cool to have it at Independence Hall or something like that too. This is SpongeBob SquarePants, and look where we are. We're in Bikini Bottom somewhere, of course. And it's just like you're in the cartoon. Oh, there's Patrick. Fun. And this is called Spot Pool. This is one I do enjoy playing from time to time. And just some art on the right, nothing on the left. It's Spring Break, or Spring Break 1980s edition, perhaps. And here on the right, some art. Nothing much on the left. Hey folks, so it was at this point in the video that I realized the S category is gigantic. And indeed, there are, I think, about 30 more tables to go in the S category. So we're going to break this up into kind of a two-parter in a sense. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.